Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of GDQ HOTFIX. I'm Author Blues, and I'll be your host for this event. If you were here all day yesterday, like I was, then you probably already know what's in store for today. We've got a lot more of Sonic and the Shiny Things Marathon. Yesterday was an exciting day, and we've got just as many obscure and interesting runs today that I think you'll quite enjoy. But before we jump into that, I want to mention a few things really quickly. We have Corona Relief Done Quick coming up very soon. We'll be starting on April 17th until the 19th, benefiting Direct Relief. SGDQ did get postponed. Game and volunteer submissions have been moved to April 29th through May 9th. If you have already submitted, you will need to submit again. So be sure to do that, and you will be able to resubmit starting on the 29th. For more information about this rescheduling or Corona Relief Done Quick, you can check gamesdonequick.com/notice. And if you want to find out more information about any upcoming dates and events, you can go to gamesdonequick.com for all of that information. In addition, keep in mind that we have a few more shows this week. We have our time capsule show at 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, and we have the first step at 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And with that, I think I'm going to throw it over to Amber to talk a little bit about Sonic and the Shiny Things. Welcome.
Hey, thank you so much, Author Blues. My name is AmberCyprian. For those of you who don't know me, I am the organizer of this event, Sonic and the Shiny Things. I am joined by my wonderful co-runner here, TGH, on the right. We are going to be doing for you a Sonic 3D Blast Genesis version, 2 players, 1 controller, best ending run. We run this on the GameCube version, so the Sonic Mega Collection disc. It is because I'm used to running on GameCube, so yeah, we don't run on Genesis for this. But this is my glove on the left. I'm going to be controlling Sonic with the control stick.
This is mine. I got the duck gloves. Yes.
And he is going to be on our face buttons, so...
Thank God I'm not on the stick.
Yeah. Hopefully neither one of us falls asleep on this, because if one person falls asleep controlling Sonic, then, yeah.
It becomes quite hard, yeah, like, just like it does when you fall asleep on your own when you're playing on your own.
Yeah, so a lot of
makes sense, right?
Yeah, so I know that you've seen, if anyone watched all day yesterday or watched the later runs last night, this game has been run already by Void. Void Kura was fantastic with her solo run. You're not going to see any of that good stuff. You're just going to hear a lot of bickering and a lot of...
Well, you'll see good stuff. It just won't be the gameplay.
Yeah.
It'll be... Like, there will be some good stuff, but none of it will be what you're seeing on the screen. It'll be probably mostly what you're hearing.
Yeah, so,
honestly.
like, if our commentary is not the most technical and a lot of it's bickering, I apologize in advance.
Yeah, there's going to be, like... All right, so... Your typical GDQ run, might see some memes, whatever, might see some technical commentary. This is going to be pretty much mostly memes and bickering, for sure. I would not expect anything technically impressive, unless you consider just the feat of this being done to be technically impressive, but then be our guest. But for now, we're going to get started. So I'll hit the start button, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and count us down.
All right.
All right, so 3, 2, 1... Go.
All right, so if you...
We gotta skip the cutscene.
We're already off to a great start. So if you saw yesterday's run from Void Kura, you saw them get all the Chaos Emeralds. Obviously, this is best ending. So we're going to be doing the same thing, which includes... All right, so throughout these levels, this is Green Grove 1. Throughout these levels, we have Knuckles and Tails just kind of hanging out. And isn't this deja vu?
Yeah, we did this last time we had to do this run. We are short of Flicky. He went down here.
All right, we're good.
I'm just going to grab that.
Luckily, they're blue Flickies, so that we don't have to worry about them wandering off too far. So we have Knuckles and Tails throughout these stages. Well, our objective is to collect 50 rings and go see Knuckles or Tails and like kind of just deposit them. They're like a bank, sort of. And they transfer you to a special stage where you get Chaos Emeralds.
Bank or highway robbery, the choice is yours.
Yes, or they're one and the same. But essentially...
I'm going to make a lot of those noises.
We're going to be running into a lot of events, probably.
There we go.
But yeah, so we have that to look forward to. We do that 7 times. And we have a special. We have an emerald route that we typically go by. We might play it safer. Like, we're not going to do the optimal emerald route, which is way too risky for a 2v1c run. But we are going to be getting them as soon as possible, or as soon as we possibly can. with a few exceptions. Like, okay, so for instance, Act 1, there was an available Knuckles Emerald, but we did not get it. So now we're on a ring route. So now we have to, we have to not get hit first and foremost. And we also have to collect 50 rings. 39 will do for this section for Sector 1. Each act does have either 2 or 3 sectors.
There we go.
All right, we're fine.
Nice.
I like how I've done most of the explaining, and you're just like,
I mean, look.
yeah, I mean, like,
What else am I supposed to do?
It is what it is.
My
We need
job
to
is
avoid this
stressful.
mine. That mine is that mine that exists in front of Knuckles is not it's not a friendly mine for best friend.
Jump. Thank you.
I know what I'm doing. I can press buttons.
Look, we have both failed the special stage. I don't want to hear
Look,
it.
you didn't need to say that.
You can fail a special stage not by falling off, because look at me. I'm gonna run off the bridge. You can't fail a special stage like that. The only way you can fail these is either by not collecting a total of 150 rings in 50, 100, and 150 increments per checkpoint, or by
In the meantime, we have 151 rings before the part where it says collect 150 rings. But
Yeah.
the most important part, though, is to collect a certain number of rings, especially in this first special stage. Oh, we went past it. But you know what?
But
It's
yeah.
fine. The run's over. It's whatever. It's fine.
the run can be saved.
Can it really, though?
Cinehell has the correct emotes representing us
Yes.
right
Watch out
now.
for this mine again. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go. So, like, we don't have to worry about collecting another emerald in this stage. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
there's a flicky here.
A flicky here.
There is a flicky here. That was a really low jump. All right, there we go.
I don't think it was low as much as it was early, but same
Well, low
difference,
by
I
the
guess.
time we hit him is what I meant.
At least I jumped.
Yeah.
At least I didn't fall asleep. The emerald does look like a Hall's cough drop. You're absolutely right. That's
Yeah.
why we call them the Chaos Cough Drops, as was detailed during yesterday's 3D Blast run.
Yeah.
They are, in fact, the Chaos Cough Drops.
It is the lore,
Yes.
and we follow the law of the lore
It's
in this game.
It's the reason we don't become supersonic at the end of the game. Oh yeah, spoilers, we don't become supersonic at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Instead, we get one of the most depressing fights in Sonic history, probably.
I don't think it's depressing so much as it's unimpressive.
It's not a good fight, and you have to do it twice.
Oh man. All right.
So here we have the boss of Green Grove, where we're gonna try to get 2 hits per cycle, just like that. That's perfect. And we're trying to lure that spike ball as close to the middle of where he like drops it as we can, so that he doesn't have to move as far. And that was pretty okay.
No!
Okay.
Okay.
I almost spoke too soon, but we're good. So that's Green Grove. Good stuff.
There we go.
We made it through.
We did it! So this is Rusty Ruin. This introduces oh lord, number of mechanics, including green flickies, these spinny things,
And bees.
bees.
Not the bees.
I hate the bees.
Okay, so yeah, the spinny things allow us to break the pillars that you saw.
They make Sonic act like he's made out of rubber.
Sorry, I meant to not jump there.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, so just to demonstrate this further, we step on these, and Sonic gains the ballerina state and is able to break through pillars that he very obviously was never able to break through on his own because he's unable to spin, right? Anyway, moving on. So here's a long section where I am doing absolutely nothing. Amber's doing all the work here because I cannot jump at all. We need to maintain this spinning state until we break those pillars right there, and we're good.
There we go. That is not easy to do. It looks easy, but like if you try controlling it yourself and you've never played this game before, odds are you are going to get very angry at the game. Most people do. I know I still do, even as a runner.
Also, yes, it's the
Look here.
Also, yeah, Shane, it's the ballerina state. It's in the code. That's what it says in the code.
That's not what it says in the code.
That's what it says in
Please. I hope y'all are ready to hear a lot of yelping and stuff, because apparently that's what I'm gonna do.
It's okay. It's all right. Just remember we're getting an emerald here. All right, and I need to remember to
Not jump over all the rings.
and we need to remember flag as well.
So what I'm doing here, or what we're doing here, is we're flagging these flickies. There is a trick that Zergriff discovered. I did not mean to hit that. Jay!
What? Didn't do anything.
You didn't jump! You scared me! Giving me a heart attack. Alright, now I'd like you to stop jumping for like a second. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, we needed the 50 rings. So you'll notice we only collected 2 flickies. That was actually entirely by accident too. Flickies typically have 3 main states. They have a 4th state that is rescued, but that's when they're in the big ring. There is trapped, where they're stuck in their badnik. There is freed, where they are roaming about aimlessly in the playfield. And then there is following, where they are actively following Sonic because they've been collected. And what we did there was we just set 3 out of 5 of them to freed, but not following. So when we exit this special stage, the flickies that were roaming the playfield originally, or the level, will now be following Sonic when we exit.
Yeah, and we specifically call it freed flicky flagging so that Amber trips over their words.
Look, at SGDQ, I called it freed fricky fragging, okay? And I was not at all amused. And Zergriff did that on purpose.
Everyone else was amused. It's fine.
Is this the director's cut? No, this is the vanilla game. I personally do not enjoy running the director's cut. It's all well and good for a mod made by John Burton, the main developer of this game, and like it's really cool and it adds, like, some people say it fixes 3D blast a lot. I think it actually makes it a worse feeling game.
Platform, hello? There we go. Yeah, I agree. Actually, I completely agree with that. It makes some fixes, or 1, 2, 3, go. It makes some fixes, or at least some attempts at fixes, that just make it feel too slippery. I don't know.
Like, this game is already slippery enough. Putting Sonic on permanent speed shoes status is
Whoa.
worse.
I'm gonna rolling into him. Okay.
Okay.
And trying to roll into
Just jump on it.
speed shoes.
But also, the director's cut version not only adds menus between levels, but also limits us on our emerald routing, because it forces 1 emerald per zone period. Like, we can't pick them up by the act anymore. And also, it shoehorns Knuckles and Tails into Gene Gadget and Panic Puppet, where they don't belong. And it just does not feel natural at all to play best ending in that version. So we don't run that version.
Sorry, I was late. I got it.
You're fine. Backup strats. Wow, that was nice. I did not expect to grab that.
Only breaking the left pillar for extra swag.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here we're gonna go for a quick kill on Rusty Ruin 3, the boss. We need some focus time here. Okay.
We're gonna take an intentional death here.
Yeah, so sometimes his damage boost is kind of tricky. 3, 2, 1, go.
I had to slow us down.
Yeah, all right, well done. Good adjustment.
Yeah.
That's the quick kill, and it only took us 2 tries.
Yeah, that is not easy, especially when you're doing it 2P1C.
Yeah, like, I was about to say, like, that's hard enough doing it alone. And yeah, 2P1C is
Where am I going?
That was a nice little jump onto the speed pad.
Yeah, I've missed that speed pad in every run I've done for the last like few months. It's great. I'm trying to grab some of those. Grab a little bit of those so that we don't have to like stress as much about it.
True.
There we go. Okay.
Please, Flicky.
All right, I'm gonna ask that you make sure you are jumping while on these spikes.
Yeah. Of course. I would never do anything else.
This stage, no.
Wow.
Green Flicky, why?
We're fine. It's all intended. Right?
Sure. There we go.
I don't know why I jumped. Sorry.
I don't know why you were. Whoa. Hey. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that was no mistakes at all. It's all good.
Yeah. absolutely fine. But the stage introduces those dumb spike platforms as well as those hidden springs.
I have to do this for chat. I'm sorry. Give me the butter.
Oh no.
Sorry, had to. Give me the cheese.
Oh no. And suddenly we're referencing
And
Hungry Pumpkin.
I'm done.
So we're definitely gonna say no, I don't want that, right? When we next time
Yeah.
something like that comes
Yeah.
up. I will never forget when you were like, do people speedrun this? And the first instinct you had was to pull up speedrun.com and
Oh
just
yeah,
find a leaderboard.
that was literally the first time I ever saw that game. My first instinct was to go to SRC. And see if it
Railcoon,
was
I feel the
speedrun.
same way. TGH, I'm done. Me, I don't believe you.
You know me too well. All right.
Ah!
Nice bumper, dude.
I don't know, like you're the
I'm the what?
Twitter.
I'm the what?
You're the one jumping. Twitter. You better check Twitter for the GDQ post and make sure you retweet the tweet for this event, by the way. Shoutouts to Final Flame, who will be
Whoa.
doing a run 2 runs from now, or technically he'll be
Nice.
2 runs from us.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2P1C.
Give
players,
me the
one
cough
controller.
drop. I would really like some rings. Mr. Jumps over every ring imaginable.
Look, you might need rings.
I'm the one controlling Sonic, mostly. With my cohort who seems to actively want me to run into hazards. With no rings.
Who's your cohort?
Gee, I wonder who. Who's the one wearing the duck glove on the right side of the controller?
What's a duck?
Quack, quack.
Oh, that thing. Oh, I don't know. I still got nothing.
I did not hold right.
Hold right.
I was holding down. Isn't it great?
Are they really speed shoes if they take 8 years to get?
I don't know.
Oh, that was not good.
Not
okay,
good at
that's
all.
Fine. That's fine. Perfect.
Everything
all
is
good.
okay.
It's all good.
We're making it. We're doing it. Oh no,
Yep.
we are not doing it.
Unfortunately, you have to wait for this one a little bit, but we were too busy screwing around anyway, so we didn't have to wait much at all. Actually.
Yeah, this is fine. Is definitely the
Oh, nice homing attack.
yeah. It's This is fine. Is definitely the sentiment through this entire run.
The gold shield definitely helps here, mainly because of that enemy there. That enemy can really screw you over. It's in a really unfortunate spot. All right, that is Spring Stadium 2, and now we are introduced to
Me losing my headset. Okay, there we go.
we're introduced to this. Fine, just go.
Yep.
And spring, and
You jumped a
okay.
little early.
That's
For where
Okay.
he was. All right, that was
All right,
actually
we're
really,
good.
really,
Yep,
really,
that
really
was-
good.
super good. Was that 24?
Yeah, that was a
Nice.
24.
Cool. Yeah, that was a really good fight for GP1C for sure. The reason I didn't call that a boss is because I think it hardly qualifies as one. to be honest with you.
So in this section, we don't really care too much about having rings going into the next sector. It'd be nice because it makes the ring route less awful in Sector 2. But there is actually over 50 rings for us to collect in Sector 2, so we are going to be picking... I chickened out.
You didn't trust me, did you?
No, I didn't, actually.
I don't blame you one bit.
You can roll into those spikes on the floor, but if you don't roll into them, you just run into them like half the time we do in 2-player with one controller. You lose your rings and your flickies, and then it becomes a disaster, and, we get to show the game for what it really is in the casual experience. I don't want to do that.
Yep, and we're flagging here once again.
Flag and... No!
I love it.
I agree with the fact that people are singing Supersonic Racing in chat, because this game was also developed by Traveler's Tales.
Yep.
So Sonic R is going to be later on in this marathon, as is another version of this game.
We have a nice number of rings. Okay, now it's ruined.
God, you're gonna give me a heart attack in this run, I swear.
What? What's the problem? What's the matter?
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You know what's the matter.
Hey, we did it. Hey. Nice. Okay. So now we're going back into Diamond Dust 1.
This
and
this third hand you're seeing is mine. My controller staying on it.
I think now is a good time to mention a mechanic that's specific to the Genesis version of the game, and that's in Best Ending, or in any instance where you want to get Chaos Emeralds. You can actually get 2 in 1 act. That's only possible in the Genesis version. In the Saturn and PC versions, it only gives you an extra life when you go back to get a second one. So we actually use that to our advantage in this run, because we are going to do that in Diamond Dust 2. We're going to get 2 emeralds. It's the only stage where we do it. So we get our 5th and 6th emeralds there. And then hopefully we're able to get our last one in either Volcano Valley 1 or Volcano Valley 2. Hopefully Volcano Valley 1, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Volcano Valley 2 we want to keep a fire shield for, so yeah. Going into the special stage rids you of your shield. I should have considered grabbing that extra life, but I don't think we need it anymore.
0 counts as 1 life, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're totally fine. Not like we're gonna die anyway, but it's fine.
All right, so we want to be careful in this because the ring route is a little rough, and we would like to not have to get Volcano Valley 2. I'm gonna back off that guy.
Yeah, that's.
Because we are on ice tiles right now, and I'm gonna wait for the snowman because the snowman sucks. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
We are less fine. I'm gonna go straight, Jay. You have one job. It's to jump.
Straight to what? I thought
straight
you were going
to
back
tails.
To get the rings.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna go straight to get tails, and this green flicky is really, dude. There we go. Hold on, sorry. Let me get a running start.
Okay.
You don't jump on down slopes because it makes Sonic go backwards. I am mildly curious if we can save this ring route. I am not entirely convinced we can, but it'll lose a lot of time, but it'll be fine. Go. We are going to try to avoid. His snowballs can reach up there.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
There we go.
Jeez.
So I wanted to preserve our ring route. We lost a lot of time doing that, but I do not like doing Volcano Valley 2. As 2 players, 1 controller, when someone is falling asleep on the A button.
Look, you said I'm gonna go straight, and then like I had 2 frames to react to the jump. Okay, I thought you were gonna go back and get the 2 rings.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna go straight to tails because we took a hit. And lost our shield, and I didn't want to try to flag the other 2 flickies.
By the time you said I'm going straight, you didn't even have time to say it to Tails because we were already running into the thing.
Look, man, you're the Celeste runner. You should have the reflexes.
Look, Celeste, that's not reflexes. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. This run is perfect. This run's flawless.
We're not actually fighting. This is what we do in 2 players, 1 controller. All right, hold on. Die, snowman. You jerk. All right, I have to grab these rings over here though. I just wanted to go ahead and kill the snowman. All right.
Okay. Yep.
That,
That's fine.
yeah,
That
I
was
thought we were
fine.
gonna unroll before we could reach the spikes, and I was like, oh,
I
that's
thought
gonna
you were
be a
stopping
disaster.
so I could spin dash.
No,
Okay.
because I didn't know if we were actually properly aligned. Oh yeah, I
think
have
we're
enough.
fine,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. Just die, snowman.
All right. So long auto scroller section,
With
followed
plenty
by-
of rings.
and hey, Knuckles is right here.
There we go. We did it. This is Knuckles 6. There's a lot of spike balls. It's not a hard stage, but it's just very claustrophobic and pretty awful, honestly. That said, I do want to shout out the other runs that are coming up in this event. There is, right after us is Hypnotic with Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. If you have never heard of that game, I don't blame you. But it is one of my favorite obscure titles in the series. And that is something you don't want to miss. It's a very short run, so if you can't stick around for long, you want to catch that for sure. After that is Final Flame with Sonic 2 Game Gear best ending, and that's going to be interesting as well. Okay, thank you for jumping, because that would have
problem.
been embarrassing.
I was watching the game.
But were
I
you
was,
playing the game?
Debatably.
Later on, we're gonna have we have the entire Sonic Advance trilogy queued up for tonight. It's not gonna be all at once. We're gonna space it out a little bit, but we are gonna have Kirby Master and Just Fruit Salad on those. So Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3. We have this game again, but in its PC version. Sonic R by Nimputs, Flying Fox with Sonic CD Tales, all good features. We have Alec with another Sonic 2 run. That's going to be Sonic Alone
3,
all
2,
emeralds.
1, go.
There we go. And of course, there's going to be a
3, 2, 1, go.
there's going to be a closeout of the sound defense on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that's going to be awesome.
We're too close. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we're doing an extra cycle. It'll be fine. Come on.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, how
Alright,
did we make
just
that?
Stay up against the wall.
Yeah.
And go.
Nice countdown.
Yeah, thanks. 3, 2, 1.
Eggman, where are you going?
We got juked. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, there we go.
I don't know where Eggman was going, but he's just like, no, we're going over there.
Okay, VV1, let's get every ring in this sector except for 2, actually.
I'm gonna be very quiet.
Yeah, same. Okay, those.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, we're good.
So
interesting.
that ring route on PC and Saturn is actually a perfect 50. With us, we have 2 rings of lenience. So you'll notice that there were like 2 rings near the lava's edge that we did not pick up, and that was deliberate because heck, those rings, they're awful.
Yeah.
They are very, very scary in 2 players, 1 controller. Mostly because we really don't want to have to use our last possible backup emerald, because it is even worse.
Yeah, so that being said, this emerald route is pretty much complete, provided we can complete the rest of the special stage.
And if we can't do that, then we should be very embarrassed.
Should have picked someone else. But so yeah, that is all the Chaos Emeralds. So what do we get? What do we win, Amber?
Absolutely nothing.
Hooray! Let's go. Except a fight at the end that can, well, it sort of resembles a fight,
Yeah.
I guess.
Kid like to refer to it as a series of beta test bosses, which I think captures that.
I think that's, yeah, I think that's, yeah. A comfy third is our prize. I like it. I need to roll.
Yeah,
There
or
we go.
jump, or, you know, any of those actions that you are responsible for right now.
You know, not look at chat.
I am scared. I am very scared.
Yeah, I would go, like, I was gonna say I would go backwards and get a ring, but okay.
Okay, let me grab that just in case.
Okay.
I freaked out. Just because, like, I started to not trust you there.
Sorry.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's fine.
Teamwork is hard, yo. There we go. All right. This song is also a banger. The next song is a better banger. Thanks, Fireballs.
Yeah, that section is kind of weird.
There we go. All right. Heck corners.
Those platforms, by the way, so I'm doing like a spin dash jump off those platforms in order to get up a little bit quicker. If I mess that up, the platform has to come all the way back down and we lose like probably, what, 10 seconds or something? Maybe not quite that much, but...
I remember to hold up and left.
Bravo.
And also remember to say up and left instead of up and right. All right, blue ficky.
Blue
Yep.
fricky. Ah.
Jumping is hard, man. All right.
Especially when it's me doing it.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, I was not confident in us not running. For some reason, there is a fireball in that pit. We don't know why it does this, but even though we have the fire shield, it takes our fire shield away. It's extremely strange. We're supposed to be immune to it. And we kind of, the whole reason why we corrected our ring route or emerald route in...
See, that's what I'm talking about.
In,
So I think we were a little too close.
I almost called it ice cap. In Diamond Dust, is because we didn't want to have to do this stage without a flame shield. And I do not feel comfortable taking an intentional death if we lost the flame shield. Just to recover it, because, you know, we would like to be able to finish the run and not game over. Unlike other classic Sonic games, continues are not a thing you can just get naturally without losing time, because you have to collect 10 Sonic Head medallions, and that's slow and lame and stupid. To collect continues, so we're not gonna do that. There we go.
All right. So now, VV3. It's a boss. This is still fine.
Yeah, this is a boss.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay.
It was almost...
It was almost not a boss. It was
Almost not a
almost
boss.
like, yeah, it was almost a disaster.
Okay. So this is undoubtedly... I would say this is the hardest zone.
Yeah,
In the run.
I would too. Mostly because of, you know, green flickies, dumb
Yeah.
mice, and turrets. I
Okay,
did not
fine.
go mouse first.
It's fine. We're going.
we're fine. Normally we go after the mouse first to avoid the turret, but that did not go very well. Okay. All right. That turret is miserably placed. I had to bail on getting that green. What? Flicky. There we go. We're fine.
This one we
Everything's
kind of
fine.
have to wait for. because the enemies in this game are all camera based. By the way, the cycles are camera based. I think like just like spinning spike traps are actually like global cycle based.
What am I doing? There we go.
Right. There we go.
Nice grab.
Thank you. It was all me.
I might fight you IRL after this.
Bring it. I brought my gloves. Wait. No, the gloves are off, actually.
We're both wearing our gloves.
Oh, you're right. Well, I'm not taking these off. Please. Okay.
Yeah, we want... No!
Purple Y.
Purple Y.
Purple Y.
You'll also... Maybe you'll notice, we're getting a lot of red and green flickies towards the later stages because they're the most obnoxious to grab. The reds hop around aimlessly, and the greens wander around aimlessly and troll us. Also, it is really, really warm when you have to sit like super close to a person to do this.
It does get really warm.
I am also wearing a hoodie. There we go.
I jumped there for some reason.
I don't know why.
Trying to go faster.
Trying to do your job to the fullest and just instead not helping.
I thought you were gonna say instead not.
All right, so this is the slope of rage.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we did not get sloped this time so far. I don't want to run into that.
Yeah, let that thing play its course. Ooh, Mouse, we're over here. Okay.
Mouse. There we go. Come here.
Mouse.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
All right, that was okay. We didn't fall, so that's fine.
All right. Ah! Okay.
I'm rolling.
No, please.
That's fine. We didn't need that shield.
I didn't want to take another hit. That was my problem. Just because I didn't want to have to gather, 3 red and green flickies.
That's fair. Go.
I don't know what I was doing. My brain was not functioning. It's kind of hard to in this run. All right, we've got a bunch of wandering flickies. All who wander are in fact lost. I am missing a red flick. Oh no, we're fine. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
There we go.
Purple, what are you doing?
When they float up and down, it's really hard to tell where they are exactly spatially. So like, yeah, it can be hard.
Whew, now we're gonna move into the most boring boss. So this is your time to get up and take a walk. We're just gonna be angling ourselves along this along this conveyor belt and moving at like 3 pixels per second.
3, 2, 1, go.
Because this is normally how it's supposed to look. This is how it looks when we do this.
3, 2, 1, go. That was close.
Yeah, I knew if like I didn't move until after you've jumped, we'd be fine.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, incidentally, fun fact: since the PC version will be showing later.
3, 2, 1, go.
Later this evening or day or afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Right side. 3, 2, 1, go.
The PC, these spike blocks that are coming out, they have a predetermined pattern.
3, 2, 1, go.
And that pattern is actually different between the Genesis and then the PC and Saturn version share a pattern.
Right. No, never mind.
We're fine. Or I do this entire boss from the left.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that. 3, 2, 1, go.
Very carefully.
Probably like 117. Yeah.
We are on Mega Collection, not Gems Collection, Shane.
Alright, here we go. Panic Puppet Zone. So, do you want to explain the lore here?
Yeah, so the lore of this zone is that Eggman was running out of time to put flickies in badniks. So instead he just stuffed them in these really dumb vertical canisters. Why are you spin dashing?
Because I I wasn't aware that the blue flicky was like over there.
There we go. And these canisters are actually harder to hit than the badniks most of the time. So
yeah, they're just like awkwardly tall.
Yeah.
I don't think we didn't get sniped.
No, we did not. We're fine. I wanted to wait for the turret.
That's fine.
Yes, this is Twinkle Cart. I completely flubbed that because I started holding down right instead of straight down.
We're fine.
There we go. We can't make this treadmill any faster.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yo, that was sick.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I've actually never even done that before. I don't know how So, so yeah, basically, I know what I'm doing. Right? All right, Panic Puppet 2 is the only act in the game that's not a boss. Period. No, I'm just kidding. The only act in the game that's not a boss that does not include flickies.
I mean, I would like to argue that the escort missions that are the flicky collection parts might as well be bosses. They're certainly better designed than most of the bosses in this game.
And now here's the most important part of the run.
Yes.
Eggman!
Shoutouts to Sweaty. Alright,
so here's mipping.
mandatory, isometric, platforming. Nice.
We need to count down every jump. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, perfect. Sort of perfect. 3, 2, 1, go. That jump is really hard to make the corner around.
Yeah, without taking a hit. But that's okay.
That's fine. Did we go inside Eggman? Yeah, we just got taken in, ingested. I don't know.
We got inhaled.
Yes. Inhaled, that's let's go with that.
There we go.
Alright, so this is the final boss of well, what would be any percent, or beat the game. So this first phase, you just kind of like stay still until the hand comes and pummels down on you, and then the corresponding shoulder hitbox will become active. You hit that, you move on. The second stage, and the first stage is actually like by far the hardest.
At least the hardest to optimize, because casually the third phase is often the hardest for people. So we are going to make this a one player, one controller run in the third phase, but I promise you, Tej will never touch the control stick. I am going to let go of the controller once I get us in position, and let Tej just show you how to fight this boss by yourself.
Yeah. So we don't know why this is a thing, but it turns out that it's actually the same as well on the second phase. You can just hit either hitbox when only one of them appears to be active, because they're both active once they one of them would become active. For whatever reason though, this is actually like 3 or 4 seconds slower than going around and hitting each one. We really don't know why.
Yeah, but this was discovered by the Bailey Renee in a casual playthrough, mind you. So shoutouts to her for finding that, because it makes for a great like little marathon thing. And yeah.
Okay. All right, so make sure to T-pose to assert your dominance.
Yeah, there's gonna be one more T-pose after this boss fight, so make sure you get your capital T's ready to post in chat.
Prepare to fight the... Yeah, sure, let's call it the final weapon. Sure.
Prepare to fight this really awesome boss music, though. It's not great boss music, but it's great music.
Prepare to fight the boss music. That'd be a great concept for a Sonic boss. Wow, that was really good, actually.
So this boss is almost entirely audio cues for us. So we will be a little quiet during most of it. Because there are small ways to optimize what is otherwise a glorifier of a boss, and this one is extremely heavy on audio cues for us.
Yeah, this one in particular is so we get these hands in a very peculiar position so that it's more optimal.
For the end of the cycle.
I didn't jump. All right, I pressed jump while I was still holding B. Oops. I thought he wasn't gonna come down for a second.
Yeah, he just like
He just
the
took
run
a-
ends right there. He
Yeah.
just soft walks. I don't know.
So Eggman shoots 6 rockets here, and only 5 of them fall. Where do you think the last one goes?
Oh, this is my favorite phase. We found this little hidey spot. The boss is shooting a barrage of bullets, and apparently the safest place and the most optimal place to sit is directly in front of him. So who knew that the safest place from the gun of the boss was, you know, right in front of the gun? Hello? Thank you.
Okay. Just jump over.
Okay. I don't know why Sonic 3D Blast decides it wants to be a Toho game in bosses for Panic Puppet and this. But, you know, it is what it is. Everyone's got to like their own bullet hell games somehow. Nice mutant hiccup.
Excuse me.
You were fine the whole run.
I know. Yeah, welcome to my hiccups. Sorry about that. All right.
I chickened out for a second.
That's okay.
There we go. All right. Time is going to be on fade out after we do this final hit, so it'll be about 6 seconds after we hit the boss for the final time.
All right. And once again, this is going to become a one-player, one-controller run.
I can't figure out.
It's hard to give a thumbs up into the time, or not time.
Not time.
In about 4 seconds.
And time.
There we go. 345 is not bad for a 2P1C on that.
Get your capital T's ready. Get your capital T's. There it is. There it is.
There it is. I can't do it. I was gonna try and like give a T with this hand.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So that was just under 45 minutes. That was a 44, 58, or 59.
Not bad.
Nice.
I think our PB is like a 42.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is really, really good. But I want to thank y'all for entertaining us while we bickered at each other.
Yeah, for sure. That was a
And,
lot, those runs are always fun. Always fun to do for marathons, and we're fortunate to get the opportunity to do this, especially on such short notice. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I want to thank TGH for being my face buttons like 90% of the time.
Wow, that's so romantic.
And then also I want to thank everyone who I want to thank GDQ for having this run and having this event in general. Thanks to Off for hosting, and the studio staff are like kicking butt from yesterday and into today as well. But make sure you stick around. Also, shout outs to my custom controller. It is very, very pretty. I love it. This thing has gotten me through many runs. Anyways,
Yep.
Yeah, like we've got Hypnotic up next with Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. Stick around for that. It is Mighty and Ray's first appearance in the series, and is their only appearance up until well, Mighty appears in Knuckles Chaotix, and then they don't appear until Mania again. But anyways, Hypnotic is gonna be really awesome with that run, and yes, someone pointed out my favorite name, David Duteson, in the credits.
Yeah, I imagine only tens of you have seen the next game coming, so you're in for a treat.
Yeah, so make sure to take a look at the at the schedule if you haven't already, because we've got a lot of really cool coming up, and just stick around.
All right, we'll be right back.